make some money.
Welcome to Triple T Gaming. I'm Nick.
I'm Dan.
And we're going to talk about Battlefield 1 and the beta and all it has to offer.
Alright, so we got some key points to talk about, like some flaws, also some good things, and then what we hope to see when the game's finally released.
Yep.
So,
which, by the way, the pre-order date is October 18th, and for regular people, it is October 21st. So pre-order it if you actually want to play it early.
Yeah, I believe you get a 3-day early access advantage over just the normal game. You also get new weapon, a knife, and then I think like a couple skins maybe.
I thought each place that you pre-order it from give you different weapons.
Oh.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that's something Adam said the other day. But with the stuff I wanted to talk about, I wanted to go off of bayonet charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked how bayonet charges work, except for whenever you're trying to run up on someone whenever they're working a minigun or a rocket or something. You can't charge into them. It just runs right next to them, and then it gives them the opportunity to kill you as you're charging into the wall still.
Yeah.
So
I like the idea of the bayonet charge, but I don't know. Every time I try and bayonet somebody, I always run past them, and then they always end up just beating me to death with a shovel.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just sidestep me or whatever.
So
I have bayoneted a couple people when you catch them off guard, but if you don't aim exactly at them and they move just a hair to the side, you miss, and then you're open, you're vulnerable.
Yeah, they'll just gun you down, hit you with a stick, whatever. I hate whenever I can't hit anybody with the blunt weapons like the mace or the shovel or anything. I just suck with it. So I just pulled out the knife and I'll just walk up to people and just stab them in the chest. I don't even care anymore. Like, I just don't even... The animation needs to be a one-hit animation.
Yeah.
Like, don't... Nobody likes that. No, we want... If I'm hitting somebody with a club, I like animations. That's what I liked about Battlefield 4. Whenever you could always have different animations for knives.
Yeah.
When they were on the ground, from when they were just standing up, sniping, crouching. All sorts of different stuff. Like a pull-around knife, a flip-over. Just all sorts of goofy stuff that you could... There's plenty you could go with.
Yeah, more animations would be nice.
Yeah, I like animations. It makes you... Because then you're just like, yeah, as it's happening.
Yeah, but I mean, it is somewhat gratifying meleeing people in the game. Like, it is fun to just, like, you hit somebody, you see them go completely, like, rag down. I don't know. You use a stupid little knife.
Well, yeah, because it works.
Yeah, because you're stupid.
Because the animation works. Whenever you're using a club or whatnot, the animation doesn't always work. And then when you try to do the animation, you bayonet charge. And you're just like, fuck this, dude. Just do the fucking knife. It's easier. Unless they fix it. Which they need to fix it.
I have success using, like, the shovel. Just the shovel. It takes 2 hits if they have full health.
Yeah?
Yeah. 1 hit if they have less. And then, you kill them in 1 hit and you just... stab them with it, basically.
I like the bayonet over all of it, honestly, just because I can use it. If they'll make it to where you can use it on people whenever they're mounted on something, it would be a lot easier for me to use it.
Yeah, as like a defensive tactic against horses, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, and the horses are the biggest pain in the ass with their 15 fucking foot range.
Yeah, that's another flaw right there. It's just.
They don't even have to hit you. They'll just fucking go next to you.
I mean, I've been riding around on a horse, and there'll be somebody, a good 10 feet away from me, like you said. I'll just swing, and I'll be nowhere near them, and they'll be like, I'll be on this, touching a building on one side of the street, and they'll be on a building on the other side of the little alley. Mm-hmm. I can, like, swing, and I'll hit and kill them. It's crazy. He's so much reach.
Yeah.
And also, like, the kills are somewhat delayed, but, I mean, it is a demo, but, like, you hit somebody with a sword, and then 15 seconds later, they die.
Yeah, they're way too overpowered, too, because they get one swipe and you're down, or they come up to you and you're dead. There's nothing you can do. If you see a horse coming towards you, and you don't get a headshot on him, which is super lucky, you're dead. Because some reason it takes, like, 5 hits in the chest to take down one of them guys, and their horses take, like, 6, so...
Their horses take a lot more than 6, I feel like.
Yeah, it's just very aggravating to
Takes
have
like
to
6 headshots alone.
Yeah,
just to kill
I
a
mean,
horse.
it's not like I want to kill the horse, but it's like if I have to kill the horse opposed to shooting the guy, I mean, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to stop him. It's just fuck, dude.
So what have you thought about?
Nerf him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the assault rifle, all the machine guns need to be nerfed. They're way
Yeah,
too
the
powerful.
little SMGs, they're
Yeah.
so annoying.
Why are there bayonets on the end of them too?
That's a good question.
That's just goofy.
Yeah, it looks out of place. It doesn't look like it should be there at the end of that gun. What was I gonna say? What about the Kylo Ren lightsabers?
Huh?
The lightning bolts, basically. It's bullets frozen in midair, like tank bullets.
Oh, you mean how he stopped the bullets in midair? Okay. Yeah, there were just random bullets on the playing field at certain points in the game. Yeah, that was kind of odd, but cool at the same time because you could just like walk up underneath it and be like, wow.
It looked really cool.
It
It's
did.
like-
I thought it looked awesome. But then again, it's like that's a flaw in the game.
Yeah, I'm working on it, I guess. Hopefully they'll fix that. The pause menu's a pain in the fucking ass still.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the beta's over now, but
everything's
the
like
pause menu was a pain in the ass the whole time.
it was
and-
really like buggy and slow to respond.
When you were
and
in a
everything.
support class with the ammo, there was constantly a bag swinging around your person.
Well, that was just like most classes. What it was is it was like your backpack or like all your stuff on your back. When you would run and sprint, it wouldn't keep up with your body, and so it would just it'd like spin around your body and do some weird shit.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't like that.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
if you
I
just like stood still, eventually it would like stop. I'm pretty sure.
You know what else I had a problem with? Me and Adam both agreed on this. Whenever you're a medic and the people don't actually use the syringe or the medic packs for healing, and they just waste the slots themselves, or they don't even heal people. They just run around. I think you should be penalized for that.
Well, they can't force you to heal somebody.
Well, I mean, constantly walking past people at least.
You're allowed to do that though. I mean,
But
it's
like, fuck. It just makes people mad. And
you
it's
don't
like,
have
it's a
to choose
team-based
the
game.
class.
Okay, other
just
than that,
because it
when
has.
I'm playing the game and I run up to people and I try to revive them and that little icon's above them and it says I can, and I'm trying to get them to fucking get up and they're not getting up, I'm getting pissed. I'm like, I'm risking my ass coming out, and the majority of the time I get shot whenever that happens because I'm trying to get them so fast, and I'm like, fuck, it won't come up, you know? And then I get shot, and I'm like, oh, great, glad to know that there was no possibility of me getting this guy up, so I risked my life to go out there, got shot, and then was like, oh, yeah, realizing my mistake.
Nick, that is the role of a medic. I hope you realize that. Literally what you just said is like going out into fire, willing to get shot and die.
Medics aren't supposed to be shot at, man.
Oh, he's not getting up. Oh,
That's
yeah.
like a general rule of thumb in war. You don't shoot at the medic.
That's a fucking lie.
okay.
No, swear to God.
If
Watch
you're not
Saving Private Ryan.
It's a fucking movie.
Listen, you're not supposed to, but they do anyway.
And those fucking terrorists don't have any fucking, like,
You don't
morality.
want them to be
Those
able
were
to...
Nazis. You're getting shit mixed up now.
They're all terrorists.
Sam, get your ass over here. Come here. You can intervene. Let's go.
What? I was gonna say something else before I got distracted.
An objective, George.
Amos, take an objective from the fuckers.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Yeah, you're just bitching because you suck at being a medic. I mean, you were basically just describing, like, the role of a medic. Like, okay, if you're a medic, you're not always... or in real life,
shouldn't
a
have to
medic,
rely
you're
on
not
Adam.
always going to be able to heal the person who's hurt. You're not... And you're always... You might not always be in the safest environment. You have to go out into, the danger zone. I understand that where you're coming from, it's like, okay, if...
I'm always the
I
medic,
only
by
want
the way.
people who are going to actually play the class and pick people up to be medics. And if you're not going to do that, don't be a medic. I understand that. And if you're, if there is a system where you can pick someone up who's down and you go out to pick them up, instead of them, not having the choice of not being revived or being revived. They should just be revived. I understand that side of it, but I mean, what you were just doing was kind of describing being a real life mech. I found that kind of funny. I was like, well,
all I'm saying is that they could work on a couple of things, like making the class more oriented toward the medic itself and not giving the player the option to choose otherwise. Just pick a different fucking class. When you pick a sniper, they force you to pick sniper options.
Yeah, like different weapons.
Yeah, like, that's not fair to me. Like, I there's some classes, there's some squads that run with 5 medics, and then there's other squads that have literally no medics in them. And then I'm like, well, I want to be a part of that squad because all them guys are going to at least assist, or at least 2 of them are.
I don't know.
Opposed to no medics in the squad, and then you rely on randoms that come by. I'd rather be running around with medics, though, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, that's just kind of a preference.
There's planes, too, we're going to talk about whenever we're flying around, and we got a lot of...
Yeah, a cool little feature that I saw is if you hover a plane high, like, so just high enough above the ground that you're not like crashing into the ground, but you're still moving quickly. Like if you're just like barely above the ground, you can actually, and you have empty seats, you can fly right next to somebody, and they can actually climb onto the airplane from the ground as it's moving, like, however fast it does, into the like gunner seat and be in the airplane. Then it was freaking awesome. I thought it was crazy.
Give you a chub.
Yeah, I thought it was. Give me a half chub,
Mm.
not a full chub.
Not
half
full.
chub.
Half chub.
Yeah.
You know what gives me one?
What?
The destruction. How great it is, dude. You can literally level a building and just, like, you'll see a tank turn his attention towards you, and you're like, fuck. And you're like, and then it just obliterates that corner of the building, and you're just like,
It kind of reminds me
and then the other
of,
half's gone, and you're like, you jump downstairs, and then the whole thing collapses, and you're like,
It reminds me of Battlefield Bad Company 2 destruction.
yeah, that's what everybody was saying.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I remember that too. That was really cool, but I just didn't like that game that much.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, it's the best Battlefield ever. It's like, I'll agree the destruction was pretty great, but I was not my
It wasn't
favorite.
the best game ever.
Not my favorite.
I agree. But the destruction is pretty awesome. And I like that it's somewhat like that in the new Battlefield 1.
I'm still a fanboy for Battlefield 2 on PC, the original.
Yeah.
Like European Fury and
I like Battlefield
Special
4.
Forces. The good ones.
Ah.
Hear that, Dice? The good ones.
Well, that was awkward.
No, I made my point.
I see that.
No, and everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. They just don't admit it.
I don't know. I think they try with every game.
Dude, there was
But
a
I feel like the
huge
fourth
difference in
game,
the way it was.
the fourth game was just a copy of the third game.
These new games, like the train, for instance, that's a new feature that the old ones never had, where you can roam around, and that's a complete balance of power shifter, because as soon as you get 50 kills or tickets lower than the other team, the lower team, or the team that's losing, gets access to the train, and then they just get a barrage.
I honestly don't like the train. I think
it's cool. It's a great shift of power, but that's the only reason I like it. It helps shift the power.
I don't know. I feel like
balances it out more, makes it more interesting.
I feel like the guns are on it are way too OP, in my opinion.
Well, let's
you
dial
just, like,
those
if you
down.
go anywhere near that side of the map where it's on, you get destroyed by it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, look, they need to length those a little bit. They need to nerf those a little bit more, and then they need to amp up the mounted machine guns because those don't do anything.
You need to be able to destroy the
train.
I think completely. I think
Give
you should
them
be able
more
to blow
ability.
that thing up like completely. I want to see that thing just like blow up and
They're
fall over or like fly into the
derail
air.
and just crash.
Yeah,
off.
man,
Dude, that
I
would
wanna
be
see
dope.
Some epic shit like that.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Kind of like how they have buildings fall in the other games.
That'd be awesome. Like if you
A derailed train.
after you blow up all the
Dude.
turrets on it, it like derails.
Or you have to like plant C4 at a certain point in the track, and then it just falls off, and then it just fucks everything up.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. But what if you can destroy the track? with C4 Did anybody try that? I don't think anybody tried that. I doubt it would work.
How do you know?
Because the train was
try
just like such a
Did you try it,
big
Dan?
part of the game.
Did you try it? No. How do you know? Exactly.
Alright, touche.
You know, when the when Battlefield 4 first came out, they had rumors of a megalodon, and then the developers heard the rumors about it were so common, so they put a megalodon in.
I don't believe that.
That's true. Yeah.
So there's a megalodon in Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Where?
It's on one of the maps, the big ocean maps. You gotta go to a certain point, and then I think it takes like 10 people or so. I don't even remember what you have to do. But yeah, I've seen it. It's huge. Yeah.
In game.
In game, yeah. It doesn't kill you or anything. I think it can smash into you though and smack you all down and drown you. But I don't remember.
You've seen it like with your eyes.
Yes.
Like you're playing in a game and you
Big megalodon shark. Yeah, huge.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look it up on the internet. But all right, that about wraps us up for this evening because we're gonna have to call it a night.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
And I'm pretty sure that covers the beta and the gist of our concerns for it.
Yeah.
I mean, other than my main concern being the pause menu.
I mean, we might have another video going over some of the things that we liked. This was more of a
negative feedback.
Yeah, negative things that we saw in the game. So
expect more positivity in the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember to subscribe to Triple T Gaming. Follow us on Twitter at Triple T Games.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like button, and don't forget to tell your friends because word of mouth is the best form of advertising.
Yep.
And spay and neuter your pets.